What's going on YouTube? TheApophis here, and welcome back to my channel. Holy crap. These past few days have been a pain in the butt. Straight up, man. I haven't put up any content because I've been going through some fantastic PC problems. Believe it or not, I actually had to spend my Friday reinstalling Windows on my computer. And if you've ever had to reinstall Windows, you understand that it's pretty much a pain in the ass because I custom built my computer. So when I do a fresh install on Windows, I gotta run around and grab all the drivers for everything that's in my computer, install all of those, and then I have to start going about my daily tasks to figure out what programs I need to reinstall on my computer, because I don't really keep track off the top of my head on what I use on a daily basis. So it's like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and go do this. Crap, not installed. So I had to install that program. The shit of it is I missed turning in some homework. My math class is all online, and my stuff is typically due on Fridays. And I was getting around to, I was doing it. I was, in the process of doing it. I'd been doing it on Thursday as well. But I usually took Thursday to do all the homework, and I usually take the quiz on Friday because they give me quite a bit of time, and it's never an issue. Anyway, it just so happened to be everything on my computer decided to go to shit on Friday. So I didn't get that turned in. I was stressed about that, and I'm irritated because there's like the last little thing before finals for me. And I'm like, come on. Like, today of all days, why would you do this? And the weird part is, it's not like I changed anything with my computer. The only thing that happened is I got a couple more monitors, and as soon as I plugged them all in, everything started freaking out. And that sounds retarded, and I know that it is. And what I really think it stems from and boils back down to was the driver for my graphics card was flipping shit with the monitors, because I was running an adapter and it didn't like it. I think that's pretty much the gist of it. But what it was doing is it was locking up Windows and all kinds of other shit, and I had to run everything in safe mode, and I thought that I rescued everything I needed. Luckily, my operating system is on an SSD and all my other stuff is on a couple hard drives, but I thought I rescued everything I needed. Turns out I didn't rescue quite everything, but I got most of the essentials, so that's cool. And the installing Windows was just a pain in the ass. I feel like it took way longer than it should have. The good news is, though, that it fixed everything, so that's cool. Like, it fixed everything. I'm running 2 out of the 3 of my monitors just fine. I'm waiting on a new adapter. As soon as I get my new adapter in, hopefully that third monitor will be up and running. And I know that sounds like a lot of monitors, and it is. But I had a vision when I first built my PC, and I was just able to complete it, kind of, because now I'm waiting on this freaking adapter. If you're wondering, it's a Radeon HD 7950 for my graphics card, and I'm trying to set up Infinity just for shits and giggles. I probably won't use it that much, but up until 2 or 3 days ago, I had been running on one monitor, which I know that sounds like such a first world problem, but when you're starting to mess around with like video editing and audio editing and fuck, even Minecraft, it helps to have the wiki open sometimes. When you're doing all of that stuff, it just, online college, it just increases your productivity to have a second display. And my thinking was, if I'm gonna have a second display and I have this graphics card that can handle it, why not throw in the third one? Turns out that right now that's just not happening. But so I had the third one, but it's kind of cool because now that I have multiple monitors, I can, right now I'm gaming on the one that's not hooked up to the computer because they're all the same. So like, I'm gaming on that one. That leaves me 2 monitors to monitor a stream with. It leaves me 2 monitors to monitor whatever else I need to while I'm gaming, specifically streaming. So now that that's set up, the amount that I'm streaming is gonna increase shortly, guys. I'm still, stuck in that funk where it's like, oh no, I have so much on my plate and not enough time to do it. Like right now, I only have until the 18th, and then all my coursework is due, which is fine because most of it I've been doing this whole time. But I am kind of cramming a class in like a 3-week period here. But that's my own damn doing. So it's something I kind of got to live with. But that's kind of what's going on. And I was just like super bummed by it all. I don't think I've ever been so irritated with this computer. Like, it's been flawless for me for the longest time. And like it was super weird to the point where like my mouse wouldn't work. Like I would go to start up the computer and it would take, I don't know, 10 minutes before I could use my mouse and stuff like that. And I'm like, what the hell? And I tried rolling back the drivers for my graphics card and like nothing was working. So the only thing I did different is, and I kept getting this message that was like, oh, your mini DisplayPort adapter might not be supported or whatever. And the third monitor would crash all the time. You get crazy lines through it and stuff like that, and I'd always get this message about my DisplayPort adapter. So I was like, fuck it, and I just haven't even hooked that one up this time. I tried to plug it in once, it didn't quite work out, and so now I'm just waiting on a new adapter. That being said, if any of you guys are running an iFinity setup with an AMD card, let me know how you have everything plugged in. I'm wondering if maybe I should get a different kind of monitor. Right now I'm hooking up, I got a VGA to a mini DisplayPort adapter. It doesn't like that, so I've got one HDMI to mini DisplayPort adapter coming in the mail, as well as a DVI to mini DisplayPort adapter. So I figure one out of the 3 of those has to work, and the last 2 that I bought were AMD certified for iFinity, which I'm sure means absolutely nothing other than we're going to charge you a little bit more for this because we say it works. But I figured after my first issue with it's an Apple adapter, believe it or not, but you know, brand really shouldn't matter. An adapter's an adapter's an adapter. It does the same damn thing. It's not like limited to being on a Mac or not. But I don't know, man, we'll see. So I figured, fuck it, I'm gonna buy the one that they say for sure works, and hopefully it'll work when it gets here. So I'm kind of bummed about that too, because like I've been waiting since, I don't know, I built my PC November or August, something like that. So I've been waiting all this time to finally get everything around to get all of my monitors. And I got them, and I can't even use them all right now because of this stupid adapter. So it's like bittersweet. It's like, it's super awesome. Like my display is absolutely amazing right now. And then it's increased my productivity already. Like, and I'm just like so relieved that I have the 2 monitors. And quite honestly, 3 is overkill. It really, really is, but I like the ability to game on one and work on the other 2, and for the occasional iFinity, why not? Although I know my graphics card isn't going to really kick iFinity at like ultra settings or anything crazy, but I mean, I'll take medium for 3 monitors for every now and then. I don't plan on gaming much on it, really. I think 2 monitors looks weird. That's really why I have 3. I think 2 monitors looks weird, and 3 kind of makes things look even. So I kind of went a little overboard, but I'm incredibly happy at the moment with my setup, and hopefully next week I will be way more happy when I get this adapter in. But I haven't been uploading the past couple of days, and that's why things got crazy. I haven't had the time because I've been fixing this. I've been going, you know, trying to catch up on the schoolwork that I missed out on. Like, there was just a lot of stuff going on, and like my computer couldn't have done this at a worse time. It absolutely couldn't have. And I'm happy that I have most everything on hard drives, and that I do keep my operating system separate on a different drive, because it made things 100 times easier. But even then, I still gotta reinstall some stuff. So it's not, I don't know. I'm still not back up to full 100% speed. You know what the shit of it was? All the color correction settings I had in Sony Vegas, gone. So hopefully this video looks okay. I've been working on getting my videos to look good since day 1, and I had just felt I got to a point where color correction was great, and now I gotta start over because I don't have any of my presets. So I'm like, get the fuck out. Like, I'm actually kind of hoping that this renders properly, because I think I got my render settings back to what they used to be, but I don't really know. But I guess if you got to this point, then it all worked out. Anyway, thank you all for stopping by. That's a quick little update about what's been going on with me lately. Alright, there's 2 videos on the screen you might have missed. Click them, they're going to open in a new window. It's going to make me feel really good that you're still here supporting me, especially this weekend with everything having gone to shit for me. It'd mean a lot to me to get a couple extra views on those. Big yellow subscribe button, top right hand corner. Please click that. It's going to open in a new window. I know there wasn't a score bar in this one. That's going to be coming back. I just got to finish getting everything back together. It's seriously like I'm learning how to walk all over again. And as always, follow me on Twitter to find out what I'm doing, what I'm playing, what I'm working on. You want to stop by to say hi? Hey, Twitter's the place to do it. Also, if you want to know when I'm live streaming, which is the most important thing in the world, you're going to want to follow me on Twitter because it tweets out when I go live. So other than that, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time.